Então, bom dia a todos. Eu vou começar com os agradecimentos, depois vou passar a palavra para o professor Berguet. Ele vai falar um pouco para a gente da UPPA, depois volta para a gente, porque tem um compromisso, e aí eu vou falar um pouco para todo mundo sobre o acordo, e a gente pode conversar um pouco, e às 10h30, se der tudo certo, o professor Ernesto talvez esteja junto com a gente. Então, em primeiro lugar, eu gostaria de agradecer ao CAN e o Grupo Santander, que, através do edital 1283 em 2020, incentivo à promoção da mobilidade, permitiu que eu fizesse essa última missão, que foi 2020 e 2021. Ao professor Ricardo Vinha e à professora Fabiana Evangelista, nossos diretores, ao programa de pós-graduação de Bioquímica e Biologia Molecular, na pessoa dos meus coordenadores, professora Viviane Nunes e professor Felipe Chamberg, a Secretaria de Pós-Graduação e a Seção Técnica de Informática, especialmente o Deus Lírio, a Janaína e o Mário César, que fizeram com que esse momento fosse possível, a Sala de Imprensa, a Natália Dourado, que é capaz que apareça por aí para tirar umas fotos da gente, e do time dos nossos colaboradores na França, o professor Ernesto Espósito, que é o vice-presidente para assuntos internacionais da UPPA, o professor Roger Hyams, que está aqui com a gente, o professor Didier Beguet, que nos acompanha pelo Zoom, e as senhoritas Marina Hilde e Charlotte Tavernier, que são as gerentes de projeto responsáveis pelos acordos de cooperação. Agora eu vou passar a palavra para o professor Beguet, assim ele pode falar um pouco para a gente da UPPA. Didier, est-ce que j'ai pu partager, tu vas partager ton présentation ou pas? Parce que donc le micro est, your microphone is off. OK.
Alors, Patricia, je n'ai pas de présentation parce que je ne sais pas quel est réellement l'objectif de la réunion.
OK. Donc, je vais parler j'ai un peu de... OK. Donc, j'ai fait un peu d'explication pour les étudiants, mais je voudrais que vous parlez sur la UPPA et un petit peu sur le programme de master.
Oui.
De master international et de doctorat aussi. Et je pense que tu peux parler en français ou en anglais. Et nous pouvons demander à Mariana qui parle subtitles. Donc, tu peux choisir.
L'objectif, c'est d'inviter les étudiantes et étudiants ici à venir et les expliquer qu'est-ce qu'il y a à fond qui peuvent les attendre.
D'accord. Alors, vous me donnez 2 minutes, s'il vous plaît.
D'accord. Comme ça, tu te présentes.
Voilà. Non, vous me donnez 2 minutes. J'ai besoin de chercher des informations, Roger.
Ah, OK. Yeah, you've got 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Voilà. J'ai besoin, donc vous pouvez continuer à présenter et je pense à comprendre de mieux en mieux le portugais.
OK.
Okay.
So, should I keep going if my French is not?
Your French is great. It's really good.
Ok. Então, meninos, enquanto o professor procura um pouco das informações que eu gostaria que ele falasse para a gente, eu gostaria de falar para vocês, isso não se ajustou na tela, mas tudo bem, né? Quais seriam as principais, ou a principal razão para vocês se sentirem animados aí a fazerem um intercâmbio, né? Então, além de você ter a oportunidade de conhecer grandes laboratórios e as tecnologias que são tecnologias de ponta em várias áreas do conhecimento, talvez a coisa mais interessante seja a experiência do intercâmbio cultural, né? Então, se você faz um intercâmbio numa universidade, você estará podendo, né, com a possibilidade de trocar informações não somente científicas, mas também culturais, num ambiente onde a pesquisa e o ensino estarão integrados. Isso vai permitir a você um entendimento entre as culturas, e isso é um enriquecimento para ambos os lados, né? Tanto para os estudantes brasileiros quanto para os estudantes estrangeiros. E acaba contribuindo para a sua formação, de maneira que você, além de ser um profissional tecnicamente preparado, também estará qualificado para os desafios que a sociedade brasileira enfrenta, que não são poucos, né? E não são poucos, e a gente realmente está aí num momento bastante complicado. Não ficou da cor que eu queria, deveria ter ficado clarinho. Então, esse acordo de cooperação que a gente está conversando um pouco aqui hoje é o acordo entre a nossa escola, né, Escola de Artes, Ciências e Humanidades da Universidade de São Paulo, e a Faculdade de Ciências e Tecnologia de Energia e Meio Ambiente, né?
Patricia,
Então, oui?
est-ce que vous voyez mon écran?
Ok. Então, agora, bem right on time, Didier. Porque
No,
bem
no.
agora.
Do you saw my screen?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, perfect.
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 Can I speak French or English?
Whatever you prefer, because we are going to ask our students to make subtitles for the Brazilian students.
All right, I prefer French, but I don't know if it's very efficient.
It is. Why not?
Yes.
Do a bit of both, Didier.
I can try in English.
Okay.
So nice to meet everybody. My name is then Professor Didier Béguet, and I'm a chemist. I'm the head of the Department of Chemistry, the head of all the departments on science in the University of Po. I work for the undergraduate level, but also for the master level, for the graduate level. We have here in Po a lot of different master options. In particular, we have master on chemistry, and I only speak about master where lectures are done in English. Okay, because all the masters are not open for everybody. Some masters are only in French, but some of them are in English. In particular, the first one, the Master of Chemistry and Science for Life. And in all the different masters here in Po, you have some different options. In particular for this one, you have evaluation of pollution. Then it is a very, very good master, but it's only for very focused studies on pollution. This master is in link with biology and chemistry. You have other master in English. It's science for life and environment. It's not the same than évaluation et traitement des pollutions. It's not the same. It's more analytical chemistry. You have also some master in connection with the biology. And in this parcours in particular, it's better to work with students in biology, but with a lot of possibilities to work in chemistry. Then the two first one are for chemists. The third one is for biology students. After you have some very, very particular master in microbiology, microbiological characterization. I cannot speak about this parcours, but because I don't know exactly the aim of this master. Sorry. You have another very interesting master. Where is this master? Well, here. This is the second part of the research, because for me, a master is in connection with an institute of research. The first part of the first master's years are connected to an institute whose name IPREM, and Roger and Patricia and me, we work on this institute. But we work on the second part of the institute, on material, physical chemistry, and inorganic chemistry. And in this part, we have also a master whose name Sciences et Génie des Matériaux. And in this master, we have different options too. You can have access to a physical point of view, a chemical point of view, and a physical chemistry point of view. The physical point of view is the master of material elaboration and characterization. But this master, sorry, is not in English nowadays. The second part is the physical chemistry point of view. This master is open in English. And in this master, we have a lot of students. We have three different very important fields: polymer chemistry, inorganic chemistry, and theoretical chemistry. This master is open in English, and we have 50% of the students are not French. You have also another parcours, very interesting, is bio-inspired materials. This is a very, very active new program. And these students work on two sites. The first one is in Pau, and the second one is near the coast in Biarritz. This master is devoted to students, for chemists, and for, I don't know the word in English, commercial. It's only science. It is not only science in this master. It's also societal. They want to treat societal problems also. This is for the IPREM Institute, but we have also different other institutes, and in particular in mathematics here and in physics. In mathematics, all right, you have a lot of options, but I don't know if all these masters are open in English. Some of them are open, I'm sure. It's modélisation and simulation. But the other one, I don't know. I think it's open for big data, for the treatment of a huge number of data between informatics and mathematics. We have also, where is this master? We have also geoengineering is also open to in English, and is a master for the study of geoscience, and in particular concerning petrol, oil. I know it's not not so green. Nowadays, I don't know if we can keep the master like this. In informatics, all the different masters are open in English, and in particular the parcours industry 4.0. But I cannot speak about this master, but you're going to meet Ernesto in some minutes, and is the head of this parcours. Then he can speak very easily about this. I don't know if you want more information.
DJ, could you speak about, I don't know if you could speak a little bit about the green program, the one that it's the master followed by the doctorate.
Sorry, about?
is master, and then is followed. I mean, the doctorate is together with the master. It's called green, if I remember correctly. But it's okay because I think Ernesto is going to talk about it. But this is very interesting. I think it's just started.
Yes, green. It's a graduate program. It's not only reserved to bio-inspired chemistry, but it's a good program here in Po, and we have some. It's an official program. It's with this program we can create some official connection between this master and other master in other university. And if I well understand, this program is also open to the other masters. Nowadays, for example, the master of physical chemistry is not open to green, but if I want to open this master on green, I can ask and propose and open the master to this program. We have a lot of possibilities. We have the green program. We have some bourses whose name Eiffel. We have comment ça s'appelle? Campus France, in order to create some official link between our program, our parcours, and other universities. And green is a solution.
Okay, perfect. Perfect, Didi.
And in all this master, we are open to create new collaboration, new exchange. And nowadays we work with some universities in some different masters, with Spain, with Ireland, with Germany, with I don't remember all the different connections, but in all the masters we have some connections.
Okay, okay, that's perfect. I have some also some slides on the ideas of financing for the students, because I'm going to show it later. But so also for undergraduation, for them to, because also for undergraduation they can get the exchange, right? Because this is
for the undergraduate level. We have some possibilities. Some student can go to another university for 1 semester or 1 year, but in general they use the Erasmus solution.
Okay, yeah, Erasmus Plus. We saw in our international office here. There was some folders about the Erasmus Plus. So that means you can send your students to here as well, right?
Yes. All the, this year, for example, I have three students on Sweden with Erasmus Plus.
Okay. We hope we can see some of the students from UPPA here.
Yes, and we have some students now this year. I don't remember the name of the different university, but we have on all the different levels we have some Erasmus students.
Okay. That's fantastic. And Erasmus would pay for them to go to Brazil, I mean, out of Europe?
Erasmus, it's for Europe, but Erasmus Plus, I think it's possible to open to other parts.
Okay.
Because I work there 2 years ago with Australia.
Okay. Perfect.
Then it's possible. Okay. And we are very open for this. We are. I'm very happy to work with this sort of exchange on the master, in particular.
Okay. Thank you very much, Didier. And is Ernesto already there? I'm not sure if he's gonna. Yes, he's connected. Bonjour, professor.
Bonjour.
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 Good. So Didier was just explaining to us a little bit of the programs and mainly in the chemistry department, and we were waiting for you to present a little bit more about UPPA for our students. And thank you very much for your presence.
Great, thank you. Thank you. We are just finishing another meeting. That's why I couldn't connect before. Thank you again for your invitation and really to give us this opportunity to talk a little bit about our university.
Thank you.
Patricia, je suis désolé, je dois partir. Bonjour Ernesto.
Okay.
Je pars en cours.
Il part en cours.
C'est le dur métier d'enseignant.
Ok. Ok, bonne journée Didier. Merci beaucoup.
Au revoir.
À bientôt.
Roger, si tu veux, ce soir à 6h.
Ok.
Okay. Bonne journée.
Merci.
Merci. Okay, so Professor, you can speak in French or English or even Spanish, if it's okay, because later we can put subtitles. But basically, just to remind our students, Professor Ernesto é o vice-presidente para assuntos internacionais da UPPA, e ele vai basicamente falar para a gente dos outros institutos, não é? O professor Didier é da Faculdade de Engenharia e Tecnologias para Energia e Ambiente. Mas a UPPA tem outros institutos, tem institutos de Ciências Humanas, de Ciências Biológicas, e o professor Ernesto pode falar para a gente de todos eles, inclusive a nossa ideia é estender esse acordo também para outras áreas. Merci beaucoup, professor.
Merci beaucoup. Thank you very much. I'm going to share my screen. Thank you again for your invitation, and I would like just to talk a little bit about our university. Let me know if it's okay, if you're receiving my...
Yes, it's okay, we can see.
Right. Okay, then...
Very clear, yeah. Oh.
Great, okay. Thank you. Then the Université de Pau and the Pays de la Dour, we are an university. We are located in southwest France, very close to the Spanish borders, And oops, sorry. Okay. And just here a short video. Then our university is one medium-sized university that is has been created 50 years ago. Is quite young in Europe, as university. We have several campuses. Here you are seeing a few pictures of the campus of Pau, where is the main campus. That's why it's University de Pau. And also the campus is in the Basque Coast, because we have two campuses, one in Bayonne, another in Anglet. This is what we call the Pays de la Dour. Adour is a river. Then we have our campuses in Pau and around the river, around the Adour. We have another campus also in Tarbes. And our university has been identified as a university of excellence in the area of energy and environment. Of course, we are a multidisciplinary university, but in these areas, we have been recognized for our training programs, but also with our research. And we are part of the 14 universities in France that has this kind of label of excellence. Then, as I told you, we are a medium-sized university, about 14,000 students. We have compared with other universities in France and even in Europe, we have an important number of foreign students. It's about 2,000 students inside the 14,000. Then that means our interest to integrate, students from everywhere. We have, of course, a lot of connections with universities in Africa, where we have programs in French. We have a lot of students coming to follow these programs, We are also sending our students to specific double degree programs. We have also new connections with South America. That's why it's very important to talk to you today, because we have these possibilities to develop collaborative programs at the undergraduate, but I think mainly at the master level, where we have programs that are taught in English. I'm going to just to show you a little bit later. And of course, we have different areas of research. We have 2 doctorate schools, and we have also a high number of foreign students following their PhD, and of course also doing the PhD in co-tutela. Then something also interesting is in our university, we are deploying new technologies, after the COVID. Before the COVID and now after the COVID, we have developed a new approach for innovative teaching and also using digital technologies for remote teaching. And we have also these programs that are in some way helping, providing new ways to learn and to teach, and trying to facilitate, the students' life from when they are really involved in these kind of programs. For example, using project-based learning, also using specific projects where they are going to be able, for example, the master level to pass partial time in the laboratories doing their projects and applying what they are learning. Then the idea is to really have an experience when you are learning that is really connected to the concrete application cases in the industry and also in the research laboratories. Here you have the list of main programs that are in English. You can see we are divided in, we have 5 campuses geographically distributed in our area, in our region. And we have also another distribution is more thematics based on the different college. We have a college in social science and humanities. In this college, we have several programs that are open to international students. At least one of these programs is in English, and this program is related with energy transition, societal impact, and acceptance of everything related to the energy and the environment. We have also another college that is the European and International Studies, where we have programs in law and also in business. And here we have also one program that is completely taught in English. Again, I'm just mainly talking at the master level. And finally, we have our 3rd college, that is the Science and Technology for Energy and Environment College. And here we have the higher number of programs taught in English. We have modeling and digital science, everything related with mathematics, with data science, with computer science, also with the industrial revolution, digital industrial revolution, industry 4.0. We have this program. We have also programs in geoscience and petroleum engineering. Our university is located in an area where we have a long history of gas, and energy. We have around us here in Po, we have different research laboratories from Total, and there is a huge connection with research and also, of course, in education. We have also programs in material science and engineering. I'm not going to develop all of them, but in analytical, environmental, and life science, also in building and civil engineering, and industry, technology, and engineering. Here, I can also mention that we have a new program that is, I think in English we say biomimetism, trying to develop solutions that are bio-inspired, inspired from the nature, and how we can deploy this solution in the new society. And as I told you, we have two doctoral schools, one related with social science and humanities and the other in exact science and its applications. Our laboratories, we have 19 laboratories, several research federation labs, chairs, and different structures to develop research. We have about 660 PhD students that are enrolled, in France, the students, the PhD students, they do their PhD for during 3 years, okay? Then these students are preparing their PhD in France. I don't know if you know, but in France, the PhD is really a program that is very autonomous program, meaning that actually the student is not a student anymore, even if we're saying here, PhD students. They are researchers. Then they are following a few courses, but most of the time, let's say 95% of the time is focusing research. The students are really working in research. My colleague, Didier, I suppose he was presenting how they develop research in his area. Then, for example, in our case, the students are focusing on specific projects, could be national projects, European projects, or regional projects. And the idea is to try to imagine, to imagine solutions, coping with the needs from the society in the future. For example, I'm from the area of computer science. Then in computer science, for example, we are working in agriculture, the agriculture 4.0, how we can use sensors, effectors, how we can use data, to improve the agriculture process, or how we can apply that also for any industrial or service-oriented process. In particular, for example, we are working in the education 4.0 area. We are coordinating in our university a project that is a French project. We are the coordinator. We have 12 universities participating in this project. And we were, for example, in the future ways, to learn, for example, how the data from Moodle, from the learning management system can be used to help the students to learn. Then again, we have different research laboratories, and we are trying to apply what we do in research in our industry, and even inside our university, and coping with the challenge of the society. Okay, that's why we have this roadmap for science with and for society. This is something very important in the area of open science. We have, let's say, it's very nice, this figure, because here we can perhaps see our missions from the research and even education point of view. The different laboratories, the different projects, in some way we are trying to connect what we are doing to 5 main missions. One is everything related with subsidiarity from the energy point of view at the territory scale. Another is more related with building the territories of the future, how we can help a small village or medium-sized village, to transform themselves to become smart territories, and of course coping with the new challenge that we are living everywhere today, related with the climate change and also the energy resource. We are also working in specific areas where we know that the research and the development needs to be compatible with the environment. And we work in how we can work to secure this environment and to preserve the biodiversity, and how we can integrate new solutions but respecting the environment. Another area is related with coastal and forest and mountain ecosystems. Our university is located, as I told you, in areas very close to the mountains, also to the forest, and in particular in the Atlantic coast, from the Basque Coast area. Then we are around us, we have all these beautiful landscapes, and of course we work how we can do research, how we can progress in research but respecting, and adapting to these different environments. And another mission is related more with it's more from the societal point of view, how we can cope with borders, with frontières, the challenge, the difference. This is very important. For example, in our area, even is we're in the border with Spain, then we are working a lot with universities like Zaragoza, where we're working French and Spanish, and we are trying to understand each other from the political point of view, from the laws point of view, economics point of view. Then we work together, but also we're working on the other side with the University of Basque Country, UPV, with another, using Basque. It's another culture, another language. And the idea is to work together about how we can cope with this difference and how we can, in particular in Europe, in the time that we are living today, the European citizenships, how we can integrate this European vision, but also integrate in our regional visions of difference. Okay, then of course we are doing that with an important number of partners, industrial partners, and also collectivities, territories. And with them, we have developed different projects. I would like just to show you here what we call our experimental platform in research. This is the UPPA Tech. We have about 20 technical centers. These are mainly experimental platforms where we can work when we are doing the master or when we are doing our PhD. We can work in these different platforms to develop our research and also to learn. And we are doing that also with the industrials. We can have people coming from the industry to apply the research that we are doing in the use cases. And also we're doing that with universities. I hope that we're going to be able, for example, to integrate in our future agreements the possibility to share this infrastructure with your infrastructure that are very also interesting. And this is the idea of international cooperation. Then, as I told you, at the international level, we have a strategy. The strategy is very clear. And as I was introduced previously, I'm in charge of the vice rectory of international relationships, and our strategy from the international point of view is to develop international cooperation and collaboration in education, in research, and also in innovation and industrial partnerships at 3 levels. The first level is very close level, is as I told you, we are in front of Spain, and we have these 3 universities that are very priority universities for us. We have several double degrees, we have several, every year we have about around 20 students, PhD students that are doing PhD thesis from both sides, in the borders. We are developing a lot of research projects with these Spanish partners. And of course, our goal is not only work with Spain, that we are very close, but of course with Latin America. Then at this point, we are developing specific programs in Mexico, in Brazil, in Colombia, in Argentina. We have different programs at the engineering level. For example, we have what we call FITEX projects. We can develop mobility for engineers. And we have also this idea to go further with the master programs. That's why we have these 16 programs taught in English that are available. And I think with you, we could imagine how we could cooperate, how we could imagine, for example, double degree. For example, what we're doing today, we have students that could be doing the first year in Brazil, in Sao Paulo. Our students are doing the first year here in Po or in Basque Country. And then the second year, they are moving from each side, and they are going to complete a double degree. They are going to have this international experience, and also take advantage of, another context from the research point of view, from the societal point of view, is huge. The opportunity for students to live this experience. Then I think that from our side, and also I think from your side, from what we are expecting is we have students that are interested in doing that. We are going to help you. We're going to help you with the procedures. We're going to help you with the financial possibilities that we can find to help to make this dream come true, between our universities. We have also partnerships. This is another level. This is, as I was telling you before, this excellence label in energy and environment. We have developed a transnational program with universities like Berkeley University in California, Northwestern University. In Brazil, we have a strong partnerships with the Universidad Federal de Rio de Janeiro, and also in Europe with Sevilla and with Sichuan in China. Then here we have this huge project. The name is EQS, Energy and Environment Solutions, where they are developing different strategies together. Of course, when I was talking about double degree or collaboration, we can also take advantage of the opportunities that are available at this level. And the last, this is the last to mention that is very important. In Europe, now we are working in the construction of the future European universities. What is an European university? Actually, this is an initiative that started in 2019. And the idea is to create like inter-university campuses where we are connecting different universities in Europe, and we are facilitating, the mobility for students, for teachers, for researchers, for administrative staff. And this is UNITA. UNITA is our European alliance. We have started this alliance. We are very young. We are working from 2 years already, this alliance. We started just in 2020. Unfortunately, we were in the middle of the COVID. Then at the beginning, the starting point it has been a bit slow, but now we are going faster. Then our alliance is integrated by, we are actually 5 countries in the alliance. We are in France, we are 2 partners, USMB, University of Savoie-Mont Blanc, and us, UPPA. In Spain, we have Zaragoza, and in Portugal, we have University of Beira Interior in Covilla. And we have also in Italy, we have the University of Torino, UNITO, and we have also University in Romania, Timisoara. Why these universities? Because our DNA for our alliance is to try to create an European university, but based on the Romance language. I mean, our idea is we are sharing Romance culture, Roman language, and we are creating a multilinguistic university. We're using English, of course, a lot, but we are, supporting our students, our personnel to learn second language and to really facilitate, the work, the studies in a second language inside our alliance. This is interesting because, for example, when the students arrive to the UPPA, this is like just a starting point. When you are at UPPA, you are going to be able also to easily go to the other universities of this European campus that we are building. And just to finish my presentation, I hope it hasn't been too long, just to give you a global overview about our programs. We're going to send you this link where you can have all the programs in chemistry, in material science and engineering, computer science, mathematics, physics, and simulation in civil engineering, also in energy, in European and international business, petroleum engineering, and also in science and technology for agriculture, food and environment. Here we have these different programs. These programs are available for you. The platform to apply starts in October, just in a few days. To apply is very easy. I mean, you just need to prepare, your dossier, and all the programs are in English. Then you have at least a B2 level of English, you can apply. And of course, the idea is between our universities, we are starting working in how we can do matching between these programs to start creating double degrees. And once we have double degree, this is going to be very important. We have different facilities. For example, we have priority access to the programs. We have also reduced cost. I mean, it's almost nothing that is going to be paid for the students. And of course, we are also able to find additional funding, scholarships from our university, from the region, and also from our program of excellence to try to support this collaboration and to really allow all the students, and also of course the staff, to work together and to develop cooperation. Okay, I think that's mainly what I wanted to say today. I hope I was not very long for the presentation.
Yesterday I was looking for this link where we can see all the 14 programs, but well, I got it wrong, so I couldn't find. The professor can send to me this material, please.
Yes.
We are going to make, I was thinking about making like a manual for our students, and then our office, our international office can publish this, and then they can understand how it works. And thank you very much, Professor. It's exactly what I was expecting, because it showed all the areas in UPPA and all the possibilities. And Professor Fabian is our vice director. So I already talked to her about us amplifying the agreement. And we are already in contact with the Vice Dean's office for graduation programs on the documents of the co-tutelle. So I'll have a meeting with them on the 6th of October, if I remember correctly. And then we are going to start working on the co-tutelle documents. So I'll be in contact with Charlotte and Marina and you, of course. And then we are going to soon start exchanging the documents, so we can, as you said, well, make this dream come true. I've got some nice pictures from Paul to show to the students, if I may share my screen, and then give to them just some important information about how and with whom they need to talk, so they can, is everything seeing my screen?
No.
No?
The text has gone way down.
Yeah, and also I'm not able to compartilhar. Of course, I got it wrong. I'm gonna put this on because okay, now everyone can see, right? So I'm gonna skip for this part because on top of all the nice reasons Professor Ernesto already gave to everyone, so I just want to give you guys another reason to go to Po. So you can see on the left, those three beautiful girls are, the middle one is my daughter Heidi, but the other two are students from here, from our school. It's Natalia Vieira and Ana Beatriz Brito. They are students of undergraduation course, biotechnology. And they stayed there with us for 2 months.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yes, and they...
First week was learning skiing.
And then, well, then was lab. So they had a FAPESP fellowship for that. So that's important for our students to know. I will show just briefly how they can get the financial. So you can see the mountains. This is, I mean, I want to cry when I see this picture because it's the most beautiful place on earth. and the fantastic cheese that made me gain 7 kilos when I came back.
Oh my God, 7 kilos.
7 kilos. Yeah, I forgot to put the wine. And just so you know, just so you know, and I'm going to tell this in Portuguese because I want the student to get it right. Tem prato, especialmente no sul da França, chamado raclette. Ok, gente? Que é simplesmente batata com queijo derretido em cima. Entendeu? É a coisa mais gostosa do mundo e naquele friozinho, pois foi por causa da raclette que eu ganhei 7 quilos. Então, professor, I'm going to speak in Portuguese now, so because I want to give them the information about who to contact and what to do. So that's why, sorry, just for them to not get confused. I did this wrong, it's not fitting to the screen. So você decidiu, quero ir para quero ir para o UPPA, e agora o que eu faço? Primeiramente, só para vocês terem em mente, não esquecerem, o nosso acordo de mobilidade inclui estudantes de graduação, mestrado e doutorado, não é? Então, você precisa de um nível de proficiência. Se for graduação, tem que ser B2 em francês, porque a graduação não é internacional, ok? Se for mestrado, você tem que ter o B2 em inglês. E o doutorado, de acordo com o que o Roger me explicou ontem, vocês não precisam de proficiência, mas a USP é capaz de pedir e a FAPESP também. Então, isso é uma coisa que, com o tempo, conforme vocês vão falando com a gente vai atrás da informação e vai resolvendo isso, né? Se você for um aluno de graduação e você quer ir para o UPPA, você vai entrar em contato com a CR-INT, aqui da EASH. Então, você vai falar com o Leandro Freitas, com a Mariana Emi ou com o professor Tiago Ares, ok? Se você for um aluno de mestrado e doutorado, você vai falar com o seu supervisor e vai entrar em contato comigo, ok? Ou, se o seu supervisor tiver conhecimento de um pesquisador lá na UPPA, você pode falar com o seu supervisor e com o pesquisador da UPPA, né? Se você não conhecer exatamente algum contato no UPPA, você pode falar comigo e a gente entra em contato com a Charlotte e com a Marina e elas nos ajudam a encontrar alguém na área que você está querendo estudar, né? E sobre o dinheiro, como é que a gente faz? Como a gente faz com o financiamento? Uma coisa importantíssima é dizer que a UPPA, de acordo com o nosso acordo, não vai cobrar dos nossos alunos os FIIs, as tais taxas que as universidades europeias e americanas têm, não é? Então, você não vai ter que pagar a universidade, o que, minha gente, já é bastante coisa, já é um grande presente que eles estão dando para a gente, né? E para você se manter lá? Bom, eu sugiro que você fique de olho. A UCANI sempre tem editais. Esse ano mesmo nós tivemos 2 editais para graduação, né? E fiquem de olho no Campus France. Eu coloquei aí para vocês o endereço, né? Então, https://www.campusfrance.org, e vocês vão me dar um segundo para corrigir isso, porque eu também coloquei o endereço da Euraxis, que é onde você pode, inclusive, se registrar na plataforma da Euraxis e... mas isso aqui, viu? Olha, a pessoa é professora, né? Dá aula faz 20 anos e não consegue fazer um PowerPoint.
Não, essa tela acontece isso também, Patrícia.
Olha que confusão que deu.
Se estivesse projetando...
Não estaria assim, não.
Não.
Eu vou diminuir a letra, gente, porque eu prefiro ainda que vocês consigam ver.
Para puxar para o seu conhecimento, a gente está com quase 30 anos de graduação agora em missão internacional.
Olha que maravilha. Isso é, né? Então, a gente quer expandir isso o máximo que a gente puder, porque realmente, pessoal...
undergraduate students now in any kind of mission. International.
That's really sure.
Primeiro me deixa deixa eu editar. Poxa, que droga. Eu vou apagar aqui de cima, pessoal, que eu quero que vocês tenham o endereço. Vocês têm que ter o endereço, porque isso é o mais importante.
Any kind of international issue.
Depois que eu pensei que isso é um live streaming no YouTube, então vocês vão entender que a gente teria que fazer um monte de edição. Mas o nosso departamento de Multimedia vai editar e a gente vai depois subir esse vídeo no YouTube com tudo arrumadinho. Eu prometo que eu vou arrumar esse slide, mas basicamente entrem no www.campusfrance.org. Está sempre cheio de editais. O Eiffel, que o professor Didier se referiu, é um deles, tá? E a própria Campus France tem bolsa. Na área de energia, existia uma bolsa chamada EDINE, eu não sei se ela vai acontecer de novo, mas se tiver outra edição da EDINE, ela estará lá na Campus France. E a plataforma Euraxis, que é para toda a Europa, seria interessante também vocês... Desculpa, professor, yes?
Non, désolé, pardon, non, c'était juste pour vous dire que je vais devoir vous quitter pour partir pour une autre réunion.
Ah oui.
Et voilà, mais en fait, encore une fois, merci beaucoup pour votre invitation. Hein. Et avec Charlotte, on va suivre avec attention donc, toutes les étapes hein, pour le développement de la collaboration. Et je vais vous faire parvenir aussi les slides que je vous ai présentés avec les bons liens pour le programme de formation.
Oui, merci, professeur. Nous avons resté en contact pour les prochaines réunions, pour l'écoute tellement et tout. Et merci à vous.
C'est parfait. Non, merci encore et très bonne réunion. Et à bientôt.
Bonne journée, à bientôt.
Merci. Thank you. Bye. See you later.
Ok? Certo, meninos? Então, vamos lá. Credenciem-se, coloquem seus currículos, fiquem de olho na Euraxis, euraxis.ic.europa.eu, e fiquem de olho nessas redes de doutoramento da Marie Sodowska-Curie. Eu vou, talvez, marcar um outro dia para o professor Roger Hines falar sobre isso. Essa só basicamente para vocês terem uma ideia do que é. Então, os pesquisadores europeus fazem esses grandes projetos de alguns milhares de euros e dentro desses projetos existem bolsas que são dentro das ações Marie Curie para doutorado, né? Então, assim que o projeto é aprovado, você então pode aplicar para essa bolsa. Para vocês aplicarem para doutorado na Europa, o sistema é bastante diferente do nosso. Existe uma coisa chamada carta de intenção, que é a coisa mais importante, que é onde você escreve a sua motivação. Eu tenho vários exemplos delas, e qualquer um aqui da nossa escola que quiser, eu posso ajudar, né? Isso é um sistema que para a gente é bastante diferente, né? A gente faz uma prova para entrar no doutorado e tal, então o sistema é diferente. O professor Hines e eu, e o professor Didier, a gente está submetendo um projeto grande das ações Marie Curie, acho que 2, inclusive. Solstice, Marie Curie, effector as well?
That's on a purely research basis.
But there's no... Então, nós vamos submeter agora, cruzem os dedinhos, que se a gente conseguir esses 2 projetos, nós vamos ter bastante bolsa de doutorado, especificamente na área de energia e materiais, que para a nossa escola é fabuloso, né? Já que nós temos um programa em sustentabilidade. Se você estiver nessa área, procure o Thiago Francois. Ele não é coordenador do programa, mas ele é nosso colega, está junto com a gente nesse projetão aí, e aí a gente pode conversar. Eu não sugiro vocês perturbarem a professora Fabiana, nossa vice-diretora, mas ela é um doce de pessoa. Se vocês também quiserem, vou perguntar para a professora Fabiana, ela pode passar para mim as dúvidas. O próximo slide ficou preto, não deveria, mas é só para falar para vocês, sigam a CR-Int aqui da escola, ok? A CR-Int tem Twitter, Facebook, né? E fiquem de olho, falem bastante com a Mariana, com o Leandro. A professora Graziela é parte da CR-Int e está também com a gente nessa intenção de amplificar também para as ciências humanas. Vocês viram na apresentação do professor, eles também têm a área de artes, que tem a ver com a gente, eles têm a área de computação, que tem a ver com a gente, e é isso.
O site da EASH também tem bastante informação.
Exato.
Sobre...
Deixa eu ver se eu consigo mostrar.
Isso. Sobre na parte da CR20 mesmo, ou internacionalização, na aba internacionalização, várias informações podem ser encontradas lá.
Ficou tudo preto, mas já que a gente está online, eu vou aqui abrir o site da EASH rapidinho, por que não? Né? Então, vamos lá. Desculpem aí meu e-mail. EASH.usp, professora Fabiana. EASH.usp.br. Olha lá a nossa página internacional.
Internacional.
Nossa, a pessoa está de lente, hein? Imagina se não tinha lente. Nossa ex-diretora, nosso diretor.
Então, aí você tem todas as informações.
Pronto.
Ali à direita.
Aqui o secretário, que é o Leandro. Muito bem. Né? Aqui está o e-mail do Leandro, onde a gente fica, né? Onde é a sala da CR20. E aqui estão todos os programas de graduação, de pós-graduação. E os editais, se não me engano, saem aqui, né, professora?
Também.
Você pode ver aqui.
Isso. E ali, do lado direito, ali tem todos os... Só mais um pouquinho. Ó, um pouquinho mais.
Tá aqui.
Ali, projetos que estão em vigência.
Ok. Convênios em vigência.
Isso, exatamente.
Então, aqui a mobilidade, né? Quem está saindo do EASH, quem está chegando, está tudo aqui. Então, na verdade, a professora Fabiana tem razão. O melhor lugar para vocês procurarem é aqui na página do CR20 mesmo, né? E o meu e-mail é pcampana@usp.br, e aí vocês me procurem. A gente vai editar esse vídeo, vai subir ele bem bonitinho. Talvez vocês até acharam divertido no começo, a gente tentando arrumar, provando que nós cientistas, a gente está 100 anos atrás de vocês, no que diz respeito à comunicação, né, e às redes sociais, mas a gente está aqui para ajudar. Foi um prazer tê-los com a gente. Obrigada, professora Fabiana. Thank you very much, Dr. Hines. A Rafaela está aqui com a gente. Rafaela e eu trocamos e-mails, a gente estava cheia de dúvidas, né, Rafaela? E aí, então, a gente vai talvez fazer outros desses aqui, conforme as dúvidas vão aparecendo. Até a próxima. Tchau, tchau.
Tchau, tchau.